This is weird. Alright, in the trifecta. Alright, something going on with my charts. There's something up. Crash, crash. Yeah, there's something going on. There's something that's weird with my charts. Trying to fix this. Maybe I have to restart. Alright. Does that work now? Does it? Crash, crash. Man, what the? That's crazy. I'm just gonna restart. I'm restarting TradingView because chart won't work like it's supposed to do. I'll be there. Okay. Seems that might have fixed the problem. Alright. Never. Hey. How is that? Alright. Here we go. This was for demonstration purposes. So yeah, I've been counting my swing when I woke up. Check the chat. What's up? Can't see your chart, no chart. Yeah, I know. The chart, you should be able to see the chart now. Yeah, I'm expecting this to fail up there and to get me to target. We'll see. This is a larger one, but price spent around the same time from here to there than it did then did from there to here, and from here to there. Um, I don't know. So you give me 1 minute. Let's get. Mm, 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 mm. So there's someone that asked about some top downs. What I was expecting to happen here might happen there. That's what I'd say. What this was since we have so many swings on the way up, I'd expect a few swings to farm down and for us to tap to mitigate more deeply the previous result. So this might happen there. As for now, there's a lot of drawing in the chart, but you have one swing, you have second swing, you have third swing there, and the formation of the fourth one because deep down way in the third swing low. So I would treat this as a range, and if you treat this leg as a range, your current range is from this low, higher time frame range, right? It's from this low to that high. This is the low that bring you this high, right? And if you treat this as a range, where you're at now is not a place to make any choices. Let me check something 1 second. Yeah. So, do I think God will put a new high? Probably, yeah. But when and how, I don't know. Since I was in here, as I said before, as I stated before, I was in here buying with lows, gold gave, because of how it presented itself. But now this the sweep of those high and the rundown is a different story. I mean, I'm still a buyer. Every time gold show me something that I can do it, but it's just for scalp. See this? Each time it make a new high, it comes up to a new low. It comes up to the high. A new low comes up to the high. New low back into the new low again here. Yep. This is why I bought all those lows. But what do I know about where gold is going? Not much. I just treat this as a range, and so if you have a closure below this, maybe a tap back in, you can see those lows. I don't know. Just here is not a good place to short before confirmation. Just know that about your top down analysis. This is what I could say. Let me go back here. Okay, and as for this, check. Crash. come and swap that. This is an inside high. Remember, this is not structure. The structure going down is here. High to this low to that high to this low, maybe. Did we get the close? Yeah, we get a close. So that would end up being the second move down. Tap backing, third move down. Doesn't mean that he has to go from here. He can do another high first and then run. But yeah, this little weak like there would be my target. Seems like a natural target for me. Let me pip the chat. Alright, sir, what's your model? What's up? What is my model? What I trade most of the time is swing count into rounding into permanent wick. You can put it that way. I have all the other tricks in my hat, but so I add some of them on some trades, But the go-to is usually swing count, exhausted, into looking for where a price stop to be able to trade the pullback. What do I mean by exhausted? Do you count your swing? Okay, what conclusion did you get from counting your swing? Hello? DTFX 177. What conclusion did you get from counting them? Well, how do you use it in your trading? That's my question. For 6 swing, if I tap into PY and see the pullback reversal, okay. Yeah, but my question is more related to swing count than to where we're going to tap into. What happened when you get to let's say do your first and second swing provide the same type of pullback as the say fourth one, fifth one, and when there's sixth one. Okay, so you can trade this in a systematic fashion. try it, you see. That's what I mean by exhausting. If price is pushing up and start doing this, this is still, if there's a close here, this is still validated swing, right? But you can see a deeper pullback, and then let's go, still go above, deeper pullback again. You don't expect the same thing from those ones than from those ones. Good luck to long that to go up there. Crash, crash. See the so we have a first one there. Second one get validated. Tap we get the tap in the 50% and slight reaction, but we didn't close below any up candles as of yet to say anything is going on. But if price fails here, we may be able to see those lows, right? And get to target. Where was other settlement? This one gets minor. How do you use EMA? I use EMA to see, as long as price stay EMA stay below price. I'm not really trying to get into shorts. As long as EMA stay above price, I'm not really trying to get into longs. That's how I use EMAs. But you need some experience using it to be able to understand this. Can you see? Look at the EMA there. I don't even look at it that much no more, but look at the EMA there. It's still below price. Yeah, sometimes price dip below it, but on most candles, price is above it. So there is nothing that say that we're changing direction here until here we have this, and if the EMA get flat instead of trending, we might get some deeper pullback. This is what I see with the EMA. My stop, my stop for this is here. If I get stopped, I still realize one hour out of this whole thing. It wasn't the brand, but well, we'll see. Let me see. 1 hour ago. You see the tightening here, like those lows that led us to a rejection. We didn't get to my TP. My TP was there, right? And then price start dumping again. So I'd be more careful about the buying now. Now that it's not tightening anymore, because it's always to form swings. So we have one here, second one there. One, let's say two. Yeah, this is three swings. Let's see if price react out of my level. Hello, Maxime, how's it going? We passed on the settlement. So yeah, looking, we had some reaction after the 50%. Let me mount this. Move that. I'm going to just um, likely that trade and Q. Maybe we'll trade some gold, depends. If we hit my levels, we'll trade some gold. Yeah. Once this alert goes off, I will watch gold to see if I can find some scalp back into the range. Oh yeah, I forgot. Today there's news. Power speaking, right? Let me check. And Power speaking today? I thought he was. Yeah, what did Owl do? Check Owl. Damn. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, on gold, it's a range. Like here's what you buy for now. Here's what you sell. That's it. Easiest game plan ever. Yeah. Let's be selling in there, buying in there. That's it. There, there, there. Yeah, you can just have to sit on NQ and wait. Crash, crash. If you guys experience buffering, please let me know in the chat if uh, if it's if it's stuttering and stuff. Maybe a sweep of that high. And I guess if we don't go down from here, I get stopped, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna scout out of pairs because NQ refused to move. Let me scoot something that moves at the moment. And you do. You're welcome. Hey, yeah. Gold might um, get below this somewhere in there. Let me check the 15 minutes. That's a possibility for gold to get below here, tap in this, and tap back up there. So yeah, I'll be looking to buy gold. We'll see. Oh, look like price one might break even bad, which is fine. Okay. Let me fix this. Oh, yeah. So prices making those tight swings in here. Let's see. What? Um, so I like the fact that price is building small swing coming up into this zone because I want it to go lower, right? I'm not I'm just watching it. Man, that wasn't that shot from yeah. So in any case, this going up. Um, this would be a lower time frame thing. This is two, and the third one is about to get formed here. And once you get formed, I can start looking for shorts, which means that doesn't mean this order is already in, so I'm not doing anything here. But my plan applies here for shorts because we are in the bearish zone. Price made the number of swing that I wanted coming into that zone. Start looking this way. Doesn't mean that price have to go that way. You can just rip through all of this. As you can see, the 1 hour no close below, nothing, and the 15 minute or so, just a sweep. pre-market today is pretty good. Like, when is this range? 84. Well, you tell me. Could have been buying all of those lows and waiting for us to get to the inside high. He walked every time. But I would advise people to buy lows after the fourth swing. I do it after the third, but I would advise people to do it after the fourth swing. Reduce room for mistakes. See, the price is putting high one close to one another again. This might be the hint that we're getting lower prices. You see how many swing he made there before reversing eventually. So we have origin here. You have one swing there. You have another one there. Yeah, we did not close above, but in the lower time frame, it still is a swing. And what you can see here, it just price tightened before this move that we are going down right now. I need to see something first. Macro and Q. Okay. Yeah. Because the trade that I have open is on micros, so I need to see the numbers. So the idea of this is that if price close below this, tap into the imbalance, send price back up in here, and then we can keep seeing the low. This is the idea behind it. Let's see if we get to target, right? any entry that I would have find there, I'm not in an entry from there. My entry is this, right? But if I find, and if I got an entry from here, once we get below that low, I would be at break even, because if price um, want to run the other way after taking this low, we might just find a bottom here and go. That's it. Alright, gold is about to touch our um, how can I say it? The alert is about to get out and go. Alright. And this, so we swept something on the left before this move presented itself, and I was sleeping here, and I woke up there, and I started trading in it. All right. Before I would go in with heavy size in this, targeting. My target is basically the same that it used to be. Did some inside lows and stuff, basically. Something that's not a part of structure, at least, right? And once we get there, you get happy, and here you start panicking because you can see a huge position size related to your icon size coming back into your face. It happened less and less because I use less size now until I get used. I mean, just to get used to the setup itself. You need to have some clarity. In order to have some clarity, you need to avoid losing your account on each and every trades, right? What happened? I'll say this once more. What happened here on the lower time frame is the same thing that I was marking out on gold, on the lows, the tightening leading to rejection. So I think the alert went off on gold. Let me check this. Why do I get no notification and nothing? Did we? There's no. Alright, I need to check something because my alerts doesn't ring anything. That's not normal. Look at the bounce coming up from this. I'm annoyed. I missed it. Did I? Yeah, it was here. All good, all good. All good. Might give another low. Can buy back up with this. Or if price bounce into this and cannot make a low, be a buyer too. This flat candle is looking good. If price bounce from here, I'll bring it there. But this needs to hold. If this doesn't hold, there's no trade, you understand? You would get that, right? It's if this holds, I have targets. If this doesn't hold, I don't have a trade. I'm not into a trade now. Hello, good morning. Hello, Mosa. Hello, Mo. How's it going? Alright. So it doesn't hold, which is fine. I will be back, gold. I'll be back. Let me check my short on NQ. How's the short going? Fine. I see. Nice. What's your target, Mo? What's your target? I got out already when price flip, but my initial target was the low, like your target. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Alright, price is moving. What happened now? 8:30. That's what happened. Okay, will be able to speak a bit louder because my girlfriend woke up already. Um, Interesting. Yeah, we keep sweeping the lows. Not too so. Okay. As for what's going on here, the 1-to-1 has been delivered from that zone, from the second swing. So we got into the 50%. Straight to the 0. No close. Let's see what price does now. Right? Damn. The way it looks now. Maybe your target won't get filled. This is looking like price have issue to put in a new lows. It's exactly the same setup. I mean, I trade about the same setup on the other side. Might be able to see those high right there. I'll just close here. I'll just close there. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright, let me stick to ink. Nah, let's see. let's see what price does for me. If price start to trade up into those highs, and then I'll start looking for a short again up there. Alright. So we took profit out of this here for 2 hour short. It's fine. Totally fine. Let's wait for the next opportunity. All I do is waiting. Oh, gold is running minus 2%. This is still a possibility. Would appear that my target was a bit ambitious, but that's fine. Oh. Okay. Since I don't really trade open and stuff, let me close the stream here. I'll be right back in like around 10, right? Because I got all of this trade, and I'm not taking a new trade before open. I mean, I could before open, it's fine, but I don't see anything that I like very much. That's what I like. Yeah, this is just straight dumping. Why is this? Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting. The way the 15 minutes looks is interesting. I'm looking I'm looking on the lower time frame, see if that just goes there. Yeah. All right. Okay. I took a little entry out of this. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If I get smoked or not. We would need to close above this. And then above that to get there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. The conditions are here. We're waiting. Dancing in the moonlight. Might get stopped out of this. So did we take that high? Oh. Okay, this might have been the target. Maybe it's the same setup but on the lower time frame. If it stops there, it's the same setup but on the lower time frame. We'll see. Pam 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 pam. Where is my toolbox? Alright, I'm at break even on the idea now. Let me show you. So this is the actual trade. Oh wait, what? But what? No, I don't need this. How can I take a picture? If I do this, that will, yeah, that will. So yeah, so you can see the trade. Just know that I've reached break-even already on the idea. This look like more like this now. Where is what? Well, I'm not good at drag and drop. It appears. Okay, this. I can do this now, right? Yeah, this. This is. Just so you know that I'm not pulling your legs, you know. That's that's a friend of mine saying this whenever I trade something. So yeah, you see, target before entry. You know the logic already now, right? I was just eager to find a trade, I find a little one, and if I got stopped, I'd be like, okay, I got stopped. But this was based on how the candle looks on the higher time frame. But this you learn Go and Pep Dev courses, and I might make a course on this later on this year. Like it depends on how my master behave. Like if they be still teaching, I'm building tools. If they stop teaching, I'm gonna have to teach some. But the best thing I've learned is from this guy. So let's see if we get to TP. My stop is like below this, the low of that candle right here. All right. Yeah, whatever. I take it here. All right. So I close the trade, um, and you can see a nice little 3 hour trade for like close to no effort. How long did it last? Between the spot 37 and 1 hour 50. But this comes from experience. Yeah, it comes from the thing people don't like. Um, Whoever is teaching you how to trade, yelling at you, and because you don't do the homework and stuff. This is the result of it. That's it. So yeah, now that I have done some disclaimer and TP'd my last trade, I'm heading. Wait a minute. What? Yeah, I'm heading out. I'm heading out for a minute. I'll be right back in 1 hour for the part two. I might just. Do you guys want me to leave the stream open and put a message on top, or uh, what the use of it anyway? Oh look, we're going to target. All right, see you in 1 hour. Something close to 1 hour, something like this, yeah. Dancing in the moonlight. You will not be able to reconnect your stream.